everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here then hi, my name is Sophie and welcome to my space on the internet. In today's video I thought I'd do a little bit more of a chatty self-isolation, get ready with me. I have nowhere to go today. I am going on my designated 1 hour slot to go outside and go on a walk, so no one's getting up close and personal to me today to see this, but I thought I'd get ready with you guys, have a bit of a natter, and if you want to know how I got this makeup look then keep watching. Okie dokie. So I thought I'd do a get ready with me self-isolation quarantine edition. I'm not actually self-isolating, I'm still going to work, yeah, but I've had 2 days off, so the weekend off basically. I can't talk, I'm still tired. Basically I had Saturday off and I literally just stayed in my pyjamas all day and did nothing, and then today I'm gonna go out and about. It's a nice sunny day, so I'm gonna go on a walk, get ready for no particular reason other than I want to film a video and put some makeup on. Basically no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do an elaborate eye look, so I'm not like starting with my eyes today. I'm just gonna do my base and then yeah, do something on my eyes. I might do a winged eyeliner, but I've not done a winged eyeliner like on its own. Like I do like an elaborate eye look and do the eyeliner then, rather than just do it straight on my eye. I've not actually done that for a long time. So I'm just going to start with moisturiser. I'm going to use the Nivea Refreshing Day Cream, which I've used for years. If you've been around, then you know. I just find I haven't got a primer, to be honest with you. I literally just use this moisturiser and that is it. That is my primer for no particular reason other than my primer ran out and I never went back to replace it. So that's where we're at. I use quite a lot of it. It does have SPF in it, which is quite good, SPF 15. But I use it every single day. I put it on my lips as well because I have such bad dry lips and currently dry hands. Oh my lord. Because I am still working, I literally wash my hands so many times a day. It's crazy because I am coming into contact all the time with random strangers. So yeah, my hands are, they're alright right now because I've started to like literally bathe them in moisturiser before I go to bed. But like last week, oh, they were so painful. But yeah, gotta wash those hands, people. Get this pandemic under control. Moisturiser on today. Foundation wise, I have like my go-to everyday makeup look routine, which is actually linked down below in every single video that I do, because quite often I literally just do my eyeshadow, I don't do my base. So I just have a drawer of foundations that I don't really use, to be honest with you, which is not good. I think today I'm going to use the Revolution Hydrating Conceal one. I did a video on this, so I'll pop that up now for you guys to check out if you want to see my thoughts on it. As always, I'm going 3 pumps, get a bit excessive today. I think it's too dark for me, so I'm going to add in my white my foundation, which is Illamasqua Skin Base in 01 white. And I just shove a ton of that in there. And then I used to have a specific brush that I use to do this, but I lose it. So now I just use this Morphe eyebrow pencil eyebrow brush that I just don't actually use for my eyebrows. Sorry if the lighting goes weird, it's really sunny today. So it's like coming through the windows. Because we pasty. The only time I have had a natural tan, and you can go actually like physically see it in my videos, is when I came back from America. I was there for 3 months and it took me 3 months to get a tan. But I loved it. I loved having a natural tan. So now I'm just going to scoop it off the back of my hand and pop it on my face. Problem with summer, like winter I can kind of get away with the fact that foundations never match my skin. Summer, the old pasty chest is out, so I can't really get away with it. But it is what it is. I'm pale, I've always been that way. I do sometimes fake tan, but it's a lot of effort to keep up. I mean, a lot of effort. I don't know how girls do it, honestly. I would love to have like commitment to do that, like how many times a week do you need to keep up. Even like moisturiser, I hate moisturising. Hence why like last week my hands were so dry, I just hate it. I hate the sticky feeling of moisturiser. But like majority of foundations, it will oxidise and it will be darker than this. And plus I always cream bronzer, just because I like the effect of it more. How is everyone coping during the self-isolation? I know Tom is not enjoying it. He it's been 2 weeks now I think since he got furloughed. So yeah, he's not enjoying that life. And it doesn't help that I'm, oh, I look so white, not in the same position. Like I'm still having to go to work and help out essential workers. I'm now gonna cream bronzer. It is technically contour I guess, but I don't use it to contour because I have pretty defined cheekbones as it is. I don't need it as a contour, I just use it to warm up the ghost that is my face. So I use this Maybelline Superstay stick in the shade Caramel, and this one is my dead one. I have like a new one that I've not used yet, but I do like to get the most out of it, so it's literally caved in. A little bit here, a little bit here on my cheekbones. And then we blend in with my Jeffree Star brush, which I don't actually like as a foundation brush. I'm not a foundation brush kind of gal. I do like filming these like chatty get ready with me, but I always worry like I'm not going to have anything to talk about and it's then just not going to be a chatty get ready with me. And yeah, not loving life. And then I do the same around the outskirts of my forehead because I have a massive forehead. 5 head, 6 head, you name it, it's there. And I like blend it into my hair, which is probably not something like a blonde could do, but because my hair is basically the colour of this contour, it works. You can't tell. That's something I found like since growing up I guess, is people don't call me Ginger anymore, which is crazy. I know, like I'm not Ginger but like growing up all the time, like kids would be like, "You Ginger?" And I'm like, "I'm not though, am I? Let's be honest." But yeah, like I joke at work that, "Oh, I'm Ginger," and they're like, "Are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah." That's what I've been told my entire life by everybody. But no, I just have like a little ginger tinge on like my baby hairs, which is where this contour goes. So it's fine. I also then take my smaller Jeffree Star one and help blend it in a little bit more. I am aware I used an excessive amount of brushes and sponges. You don't need to use as many. I just like to have a clean brush and a clean sponge all the time. So I take this Real Techniques one and use this little edge to help clean up the knot contour that I do. And sometimes if I have dragged it down too much, I take the remaining foundation that's on the back of my hand and use that to carve it out a bit better. Because I do sometimes go a little bit ham. So I take the foundation, then I go back in with the sponge that I was just using. Helps drastically to clean it up. But then you don't want like a fully sharp line, so I'm going back in with the other side that I was using to blend it out and just blend it back over. Anyone that is looking for a white foundation to help lighten things up, this is like my all-time favourite. I get it on Beauty Bay. I will leave it linked. I do below for you. Right, now looking less white, I am going to conceal. What am I going to use? For the majority of my face, I'm going to use the Revolution Concealer Hydrate concealer that goes with the foundation and use that on like my chin, even though it's darker than my foundation. And then I do like one layer on my nose and then I go back in with a different concealer afterwards. And like this is where I get like quite bad spot scars, so I then take the remainder concealer and just bring it onto my spot scars. So this weekend I was meant to be doing a cheerleading competition, and I am devastated that coronavirus has ended that. So annoying. Like, you trained forever. I don't like our program's team that's going to Worlds, obviously aren't going to Worlds, but they worked so hard last season to get the bid to go to Worlds. This is cheerleading, by the way. I don't know if everyone knows I do that. I mean, I've got vlogs on my channel if you want to go check them out. But yeah, our Worlds team on our stop talking. Basically, the Worlds team can no longer go to Worlds because of the pandemic, which is heartbreaking because they worked all last season to get the bid to go, and then they've worked hard this season to get a routine together that's Worlds worthy, and then it just kind of got taken away from them. So like my measly level 3 non-tumble competition is nothing compared to that, but I'm still sad. I'm still sad. Going in with the e.l.f. camo concealer. I got this in the wrong shade. This is not actually the shade that I like. This is Rose. It's too pink for my liking. I think it's Warm Fair is my usual one. But just, it's good for the under eyes. It's like such a high coverage concealer. I love it. All time favourite. It's crazy, like in terms of like news wise, because I get my news from Twitter. I don't actually watch like the news on the television or like actively seek out the news, I'm not gonna lie, but I get like updates on Twitter, which is probably not the most accurate place to get your news from, but CBA to search it out when it's this depressing right now. But all it is just Corona, COVID-19 updates constantly, and it's rather boring, I'm not gonna lie. Just taking this sponge again, I use that to blend out the edges of the concealer into the cream bronzer. Also, if you didn't know, I do TikTok as well now. I get bored, like, and then I make TikToks, and yeah, you should all go watch them. Next, I'm going to take my RCMA powder, which is beautiful shade of white that I am. I take this old NARS powder that I never really liked as a powder, but I take the lid off of it, and it's where I keep my RCMA powder. I like decant it into the lid and use that. And then I have this beauty blender, which I really need to wash, don't judge, little poof that I use to apply it, and yeah, apply it on the areas that I concealed, so my nose, under eyes, and chin 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 chin. So yeah, that foundation and concealer combo is not my usual combination that I like go to every day, but I need to start using up some of the million foundations that I have. Not million, like 10 foundations. Well, what is wrong with me? I am addicted to makeup. I'm just gonna blend out the concealer on my lid because that always creases before I've powdered it. I still can't get over how much people like panic bought at the beginning of this. Like, I don't know, thinking like we'd all be like locked in our houses and unable to go get food. Like, even though they'd like seen all the other countries like being able to go out and get food, like, come on, what's gonna happen? Whoa. I always hate looking at myself at this stage. It is interesting. Yeah, so I've shoved a ton of powder on all the areas that I concealed because they are the places that get shiny quicker, personally for me. Might not for other people, but for me they do. Next I'm gonna, what am I gonna use? I'm gonna set my face with my Maybelline Matte Maker powder, again one of my favourites. I'll just pounce it on the rest of my face. What are people doing to like kill their time? Because obviously I'm not in self-isolation, so I still go to work every day, and haven't had this like sense of boredom, I guess, of being at home. So I've got 2 days off today, yesterday and today from work before I go back on Monday, but Saturday I just recovered from working the week, and then today I'm now just gonna go on a walk, and just like, it's nice to have days off, but obviously people that have been in self-isolation for 2 weeks or more, they must be slightly losing it, which, yeah, I just don't can't relate. That sounds bad, but no, I am still like, I liked my day off, whereas people that have been in it for 2 weeks, you let her run out of things to do. Let me know what you guys are doing to stay busy in this time. I'm just wiping the foundation off my lips, making myself look even more crazy. Now I'm just gonna pop powder bronzer on top of all the places that we put the cream bronzer just now to make it a little bit more defined again. For that, I'm gonna take an oldie but a goldie. I used to like be obsessed with this before I got my all-time favourite, which is the Kiko one, which I use literally every single day, which is the CYO bronzing powder in When the Sun Don't Shine. Hit pan, so obviously I did love it. Taking my usual little bronzing brush. I don't do a big one because I like to be a little bit more precise as to where I put it, so it's just a, and literally go over the places that we cream contoured, just to define it a little bit more. I don't know if CYO is still a brand. I feel like I saw that they were getting rid of the counter in Boots, so I don't know what's happening, but it is a really good bronzer. I like bronzers that aren't like wham bam pigment straight away, just because I am fair, and I do know I go overboard with bronzer. Don't come for me, I am aware. But your girl's pale, alright? Next, just take a little blendy face brush and use that to blend out the powder, just in case I have gone a little ham in certain places, just to even it out a bit more. And then finally I'm gonna wipe off that powder I've left on there for a while. I just use this little brush and pounce it in. I don't wipe it off, I like pounce it in to really get it in my face. I also find it helps to blend in the bronzer more if you're like me and you go a little bit heavy the first time around. Next, I always take a big fluffy brush and just swirl that around my face, just to get rid of any other powder that I've missed. Next, I go back in with my RCMA powder and the little sponge and just wipe underneath the bronzer. Just to make sure I haven't gone too ham on the bronzer. And if I have, it helps to like get rid of it, basically. So my camera died, but I already have like a dedicated video to how I do my eyebrows, so I just did them off camera anyway. Not that they went particularly well today. Not really a fan, but it's what it is. That happened and there's not a lot I can do. Anyway, I'm now gonna highlight my brow bone, and to that I'm going into my James Charles palette and taking the shade Ring Light, which is the only like eyeshadow in that palette that I know the name of, but it's a shimmery one here, which is insane, absolutely insane, and popping it underneath my brows. Don't know what accent it is, it's kind of northern. I wish I could do more accents. I'm gonna like do a Southern American accent on a good day and a very bad Irish accent. Okie dokie. And now I'm gonna do something on my eyes. Don't really know what. I don't really these days like do eyeshadow looks without having my P. Louise base on, like extravagant ones anyway. So we're not gonna go extravagant. We're just gonna do a little something on the eyes because it's a Sunday and we can do, it's quarantine time, there's not a lot else to do. I'm gonna use my Jaclyn Hill palette, the original one, which is very battered and looks very sad, but it is a well-loved palette. We're gonna go into this shade here, which is Hip Pan, which is just a really light brown, and just whack that in the entire crease. Kind of want a mirror closer up than the one there. Gonna whack out my Mitchell mirror from the middle of it. I can't get it out. I can't get it out. Like I said, I'm shit at accents. Do not judge. Come out. I know it's on a magnet, which is why it's been annoying. There we go. Got me a mirror, which actually still has the peely stickers on for some reason. I've just not taken them off. But yeah, going into that light brown shade and whacking it all up in that crease of mine. I still can't get over the fact that I used to only like do my eyeshadow. I used to shove it with concealer on and then powder that down, and that was like my eyeshadow base. And now obviously like P. Louise base has just changed the game and that's not a thing anymore. And I honestly don't know how I got like the pigmentation and the colour with just concealer and powder on my eyelids. I just don't know. Like if you go back to like my OG videos, I purposely shoved my lids covered in concealer and powdered it down. Baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. Okie dokie, I think I'm now gonna darken it up a little bit. I'm gonna go into this one here again, one of my favourites, and use that. Just darken up the outside corner a bit more. We're not doing anything too crazy today. I am just gonna go on a walk. So, a good old Famalam walk. I do kind of want to do a pop of colour though. Or is that just a Sophie staple? I've not been able to do a makeup look without putting some sort of colour on it. Yes. Ah! Dropping the budge. Oh my god. Dropping the brush, going back in with the first brush and the first shade and just blend in it all together. What palettes are people like desperate to get their hands on at the moment? Because I've not bought a palette myself in quite a long time. Like this one was bought, this one, the Mother Mitchell one, Tom bought for me. My Stacey Marie one, Tom bought for me. So I've not actually personally bought a palette since H&B one, which I do love. I just got a text. Oh, Thomas. I want to do that look where people have like a pop of colour in the inner corner. Is that going to be a really bad idea? I'm wearing like blue, so I could do like a blue look and then with winged eyeliner. But also, is that stupidly extra? Yes. Yes, it is, Sophie. Let's have a look at some palettes and then decide. Stacey Marie. Do you remember that turquoise? It's a bit less shocking than the one in... Yeah, could do like that mint green maybe, or Mama Mitchell. These are all going to be like tulip. Then I could do like a peachy, but then I'm wearing blue. Got no blue, yellow. I could do not yellow. I feel like I've done that before. Wow, I'm indecisive today. I feel like I'm going to go mint in the Stacey Marie palette. The one in the Jacqueline palette is just a bit too green. Whereas mint I feel like is going to be subtle maybe. Am I going to regret this? Very possibly. I'm just going to take this bullet brush and go into the shade mint, which is this one here. And wish us luck. Does it look like I've got a mouldy eye? Slightly. Maybe I've put a shimmer on the lid as well. Make it look like I purposely... See, normally you don't see this like indecisive stage of me like doing an eye look. You just see I've already like done one eye and then I come on camera. That's the reason I do the one eye, because I'm literally so indecisive. Okay, it just looked kind of cool. I've got a bit of fallout going on. I feel like I went for the right green. because all the other ones were like a bit too like wham bam in your face. So this is like a nice minty green. Need to bring it a bit more on the lid. How do you like me talking you guys through my thought process whilst regretting putting an eyeshadow on my lid? No, we can rock it. I can rock any eyeshadow look. It's me. My question is, will it look weird on a TikTok video? To be fair, the only time I film TikTok videos is after I filmed a makeup video. So if you want to like get a head start of what's going to be on my channel, go follow my TikTok, because you'll see the eyeshadow looks there first before they arrive on YouTube or even Instagram. I've not really posted on Instagram like my makeup looks for a while. I just felt like people were fed up of seeing my face, so I just stopped. I stopped doing it. Just gonna blend a little bit more. Okay, so that's kind of like an even amount of mint green on each side. I now really want to put a shimmer on the lid as well. I'm just going to go back in with the brown and like blend that in with the green a bit more again. This is the reason why I always film this eye I always do this eye off camera first and then come onto this one, because then I know what I'm doing when I'm doing this eye. Whereas when I'm doing both on camera, I'm like, should I do that? Should I not? Should I? Should I not? And it's probably not very interesting to watch, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna shove a bit of Moon, this one here, on my lid just with my finger. Yeah. Just where the turquoise meets the brown. Okie dokie, so this is what the eyes are looking like so far. I'm now gonna pop off camera and do a winged eyeliner. I genuinely can't do it on camera because it's gonna take a lot of concentration. So I'll be back to finish off the rest of the makeup when that's on my face. Now I fully remember why I don't do eyeliner after my base, because I can't do eyeliner. But now I'm just gonna do my lower lash line, just taking the browns that we used from the Jaclyn palette just to do them. Starting off with a lighter one. Okie dokie, I'm now going to do highlight. For highlight, I'm going to go with my Sophie Does Revolution, Sophie X Revolution highlighter palette. I'm just going to brush away those little bits of powder and blend them up and into bronzer again, using it to blend it out. Taking highlight brush, I'm going to go into this one and this one. Highlight the cheekbones. Honestly, this palette is my favourite palette of all time for highlighters. Then, as always, because I can only use this for my nose highlight, I'm going to use the Ofra Highlight in Glazed Donut. This one on my Cupid's Go and nose. A little brush. Taking this brush and then blend it in. Next I'm going to pop mascara on and run Soap Brow through my brows. I'm going to start with the brows, taking Soap Brow spray, any setting spray. I'm just trying to use like this Pixie one that I don't really like. So I spray that in there and then take a spoolie and scrub some of the soap out and then shove it through my eyebrow. And then I take my little finger and just flatten down the soap wherever mascara is. I use the Lash Sensational one from Maybelline. Okie dokie, and I'm gonna pop off camera, do my hair, and I'll be back with the finished look. I am back and I've just run a straightener / shoved some curl in my hair because honestly I hate my naturally dried / hair dried hair, and I can't just leave it as it is. It has to have something done to it, so yeah. I made myself look presentable for you guys because no one else in this world is going to be appreciating it today. But yeah, this is the finished look. I really like how it's turned out. Simple but effective, my favourite phrase of all time. Makeup is for you, and if you like it and you enjoyed how it's looked and like turned out, then good on you. Eyeliner wise, I am never, ever, ever doing eyeliner after I've done my base makeup ever again. Never. Don't know how I used to do it, if I used to do it. Still don't know. A no. It's a no from Sophie. From a distance it looks absolutely fine, which is fabulous because that's the only place anyone's going to see it today. But close up in that little image that will be on screen, maybe not so much. But it's fine, it's fine. Like I said, self-isolation. No one's getting up and close and personal and no one's seeing it. So I feel good, that's all that matters. Anyway, I'm rambling. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. I'd love to have you back here. My name's Sophie. Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely day. It's so nice and sunny today.